Alrighty, hi guys, we are back again with another video. Today I wanted to talk about my 3 biggest Webtoon mistakes. I wrote about this on my blog and I'm like, let's go ahead and do a voiceover talk today on my video. What am I trying to say? I'm going to talk about what I wrote on my blog post here on YouTube because, trying to stick with the whole YouTube speed paint team thing. Draw with me, that's what it's called. I can't think. But anyway, so 3 of my biggest mistakes, well, like the 3 that I can list off the top of my head and that I talk about in the blog is my first one that I still struggle with today, but we're going to talk about it. It's seeking outward validation. And in my blog I covered one aspect of this, but when I think of that and when I think about my past, it makes me almost cringe. Not cringe, but it's just how I would wait for other people to be get permission from them to do a certain thing. And it's I'm a whole adult. I'm a whole individual human. If I want to draw a story, an Inuyasha fan comic, or a Star Wars fan comic, or whatever else, just for the fun of it, just because I love it and it makes me happy, then it's I don't really need permission from somebody else to be yeah, you should do that. I get the importance of that, but with everything there's a balance. And for me, I sometimes take it to the extreme towards if I don't get validated by somebody, then I won't do that certain thing. And it's why isn't my own invalidation? Why isn't my own validation of what I want good enough? Why can't I give myself permission to do something? Do you guys struggle with that too? Because logically, it's yeah, I get it. I shouldn't be seeking other people's validations. And it's logically, I know this, and yet I still sometimes catch myself or find myself slipping up. You get the guilt, ooh, unless someone says, yeah, go ahead, do it, then I cannot intellectualize why that is. Why that is what it is, but it's just, I think that's just a part of my makeup, or what I need to reprogram within myself. I'm glad that I'm aware of it, and I need to start taking the steps of not doing that anymore, because it's I don't want to be dependent on other people's validations. I want myself to be enough, because my goal is to prioritize my happiness, and I think that goal will be a little bit easier to attain if I stop seeking outward validation to a certain degree. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I know I'm an adult, but it's I don't have a manual to this whole life thing. So we're going to wing it. We're going to test this out and see how that goes. So that was one of my big mistakes is seeking outward validation. And it's still a mistake that I'm making now, but hey, we're working on it. Practice makes perfect. Why am I laughing so much? I had a handful of Skittles. All right, second mistake, getting caught up in instant gratification. This one's big. I could go on about this, but we're going to just keep it small. When it comes to getting caught up in instant gratification, I struggle with creating a buffer, because I like to be able to finish a comic and then post it and then see the response of that. When you draw something or when you're reading a book. No. One thing. Okay, so I've gotten on TikTok. I love TikTok. I do the videos. I share the TikTok with my husband. And then you wait for their reaction to the TikTok that you saw, because you're this is a very funny TikTok and I want to instantly see your reaction to this TikTok. So stop whatever you're doing and look at the TikTok that I just sent you. It's that. You want that instant gratification. And when it comes to making webtoons, I have to learn how to let that go to how to find a balance. Because for me, in my lifestyle, I need to have a buffer. Because life will hit me hard. And if I don't have that buffer of comic pages so that I can keep my update schedule consistent, then my comic won't stay consistent, and it's just gonna throw my whole like comic making machine out of whack. And I want it to be a certain way. I want to have a certain comic update schedule. It's gonna throw, that's what it is. It's gonna throw my whole schedule out of whack, and right now I'm not here for that. Like, I want to stay consistent, so I have to learn how to, instead of just showing stuff right away, like just posting up everything. This is just for me. You do whatever you want to do, but I'm just saying one of my mistakes. I have to learn how to pace myself and release stuff at an update rate that is sustainable, that I can keep up with, and that can also help me when I am unable to draw something. Hey, I got a buffer that I didn't, push out automatically. And, of course, that means I'm going to have to, like, control my urge of instant gratification, but it's fine because, eventually the comic will be posted and they'll see it. And so for now, I just have my husband read my comics and I watch his reactions to that. And it's like, okay, this is good enough. So I guess I would say, like, for me, I had to, like, find another way to get that instant gratification without jacking up my update schedule. So we're still working on it. As you can see, I'm still working on this. But yeah, getting caught up in instant gratification and throwing my whole comic buffer right out the window. And, like, my third mistake is being afraid to promote my stuff. So, like, not using other platforms to build other platforms. And again, I am still learning this as well. And I heard somebody on the YouTubes, what was her name? Vanessa Lau, I believe. She had said how platforms build platforms. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. And she was, and I've seen other people talk about, sharing your stuff on Facebook and YouTube's internet. Wow. Sharing your stuff on other social platforms to help build other social platforms. And it didn't register to me until, like, recently. Like, again, back to the TikTok, I started, doing TikToks of my comic on there, and then, like, sharing, where you could read it. Like, I did a little little TikTok with matching with music, and then, like, in the description box I'll put, like, you can read my comic for free at S-Morishitastudio.com, or I'll make sure to reply to comments, and people, and I let the people know, the comic's name. And then, like, on my Webtoon page, I gained, like, over 1,000 subscribers within, like, one day, just from that one TikTok video. And I'm like, wow, I've been posting comics monthly on Webtoon, and it's monthly, and I haven't even reached 1,000. And then I post one video on TikTok, and within one day, I get 1,000 subscribers. So I'm like, yeah, it's very good. Platforms build platforms, so I'm learning to utilize other platforms to help build other platforms, and that's pretty cool. Not to say that you can't build your own platform within one platform, because algorithms are a thing, but that's a mistake that I am now. I think I'm getting over it now, to where I'm actually utilizing other platforms to help build other platforms. So yeah, so I did write about this on my blog. If you're interested in reading that, just go to S-Morishitastudio.com. And this comic, I love how her eye turned out. But this comic that I'm working on right now, it's called Catch Me, Find Me, Love Me. It's the revamped, re-gutted out, re-everything. It's a new story of my old characters, Jaehwan and Oriana. You can read that on S-Morishitastudio.com and also on Webtoons. If you like fake marriage trope and then, like, petty but wholesome goofiness, you might like this story. So go ahead and check that out. I suck at elevator pitches, so I don't know how to describe this comic, but it's cute, it's fluffy, it's petty, it's wholesome. I think you'll like it if you like that kind of stuff. Anyways, I will be back with another video next, on Thursday? Yeah, on Thursday. So I hope you guys enjoyed this draw with me, and I don't know how to close this, so I'm just going to end it here. So hope you finish it. Just, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Please continue to watch the rest of the video. Not complete. That sounds like I'm begging. I hope you like the rest of this video. Okay. Bye, guys. Talk to you next time. I can talk. I know how to talk. I can talk. Okay, love you. Bye-bye.